Hello everyone, my name is Dee and welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot Readings channel, and welcome to your reading. Spirit has a song for you, from spirit to your heart, to your soul, to the circumstances that you are dealing with in your life at this time. And what I'm going to do is I will start a reading, bring messages forth to go deeper before you go and watch the song that Spirit has for you. There are 8 different artists to choose from. Each artist brings with it a very special song that Spirit dedicates to you. And don't go for the artist that you're most familiar with or is your favorite. Really just kind of breathe in and out, clear your mind, and look at them. Which one is calling to your heart? Because Spirit has a very beautiful and deep message for you. Spirit wants to touch your heart and soul with this message and this song. So look at the artists, decide which one is calling to you. I will start with Alanis Morrissette. There are timestamps listed for all of them below. And then after the reading, you'll go back down to the timestamps and you will click the link for the video of the song attached to that artist. Hello to everybody who felt the calling from Alanis Morissette, the queen, the diva. And with her, Spirit has brought forth a very special and deep song for you guys. So first and foremost, before I reveal the title of the song, the message here is you are going through an awakening right now. Spirit is awakening you to the core essence of who you are. There are layers of your personality, of your life, of your energy that are being peeled away at this time. And that can feel very chaotic and crazy, but it's for the betterment of you, this beautiful awakening to your divinity, to all the things that are not serving you and aligning you more into the essence of your dreams, of your destiny. This one, it runs very, very deep, okay? And also a message of realizing that all the things that you may feel are negative or you push against are actually your greatest teachers. These shadow energies that you encounter are your greatest teachers. And it is shaping you and growing you and awakening you to the truth of who and what you really are. So the song that Spirit dedicates to your heart, as you watch that video, you in your mind envision Spirit singing that song just to you about your life, your destiny, and what you've been through. And that song is called Thank You, and it's a beautiful deep song. And the video, watch for all the signs and synchronicities. So I will do the reading attached, and after the reading, go down to her link and click on the video and watch. And Spirit's saying, those of you who are bawling your eyes out by the end, Spirit has touched you deep, deep in your soul, and you've been asking for that, or you've needed that. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Spirit, what do you want to say before they watch this beautiful song? Or listen to this beautiful song and watch the video. Ooh, Hidden Worlds, Archangel Raziel. Yes, see? Spirit is awakening you to parts of yourself that you don't know. The whole landscape of your reality is going to change. And I feel this is like going on for 5 years. And there's just so many unexpected twists and turns. And it's not like all this scary negative stuff. Oh, no. I feel you like a lot of sorrow and despair and boredom, uncertainty, all of that is going to transform into knowing, into truth, into harmony, into joy through this spiritual awakening that you are in the midst of or you are about to enter. And it's all for what you want, what you're reaching for. And change is never easy, but Spirit is saying to you, this you have been asking, and this is the path to that outcome that you so deeply desire. And the song, watch it, listen to it over and over. It will touch you deep inside. You will understand. All right, let's pull some tarot. And all decks used in this reading are by Tony Carmine Sereno. So the energy is consistent all the way through. I wanted to make sure of that because these messages just felt so deep to me. Like what Spirit wants to convey, what Spirit wants to awaken within each and every one of you. Okay, look at that. The High Priestess with intuition. Six of Hearts, the past. And the ego collapse, which would be the Tower. Three of Hearts, joy. The Force, strength. And the turnaround, revolution. Yes. Okay. Spirit is awakening a spiritual aspect of self. Okay, and maybe some of you are going to go completely down a spiritual path, awaken to spiritual gifts. And others of you, this is more of just a spiritual awakening within for your destiny, your life. So I only make the distinction because when I say spiritual awakening, I don't want you to assume that that means you have to like give up everything you are and become some sage or monk or something doing tarot cards or energy healing. Some of you, that's definitely the calling that you will feel inside. But others of you, this moves in different ways. Spirit moves through each and every one of us. Everything that is in existence is an essence of spirit. We direct that energy, all right? And spirit is awakening you to a deeper part of yourself. And here, the past with the Force, there are things that have happened, and it's time for you to really heal and let them go. An utter and total release of different experiences and wounds and people and traumas. You are evolving out of that, and these hidden worlds are the hidden worlds within yourself as you overcome, as you heal, as you expand consciousness into new territory that your imagination has never crept into before. Like, seriously, this is a whole new world. And with the ego, the collapse, many of you, this is speaking about that dark night of the soul journey where everything that is not serving you, your divinity and your true purpose and destiny is going to be peeled away layer by layer and fall away, so the true you can emerge and bloom and blossom and reach your highest potential for this life journey in whatever it is that you are dreaming about, striving for, reaching for. Anything and everything is in that category. Spirit is awakening you and doing the earthquake, so all things that hold you back, that anchor you down, fall away and move out of your experience so that you can have tremendous joy, the turnaround, the revolution, feeling now as though you are, you have the lower hand, you're at the bottom of the wheel, and after this process, you feel that you're at the top of the wheel, you have the upper hand, the Force working with you, moving through you and for you. And a lot of what you thought was important, or different people and relationships and connections, a lot of that's going to fall away. All those pleasantries where we act in certain ways and do certain things for the sole purpose of pleasing others and accommodating others. Spirit is awakening to yourself, to you. What do you want? What do you desire? What's in your heart? What's in your soul? Your voice needs to be heard. You need to live your life for you. You are here for purpose. You have a destiny, and Spirit is awakening you to that now. And so there's all these different things that are happening to get you to that point. And the song Spirit has chosen for you, watching the video and really letting the lyrics, just seep into all of you down to the core of your soul, It will soothe you. It will make clarity of your present and your destiny ahead. And I just see you in a place of peace and harmony. Okay, wow, that's really deep. Spirit is going very deep for you guys. It's time for a big change in your life, in your world, to bring you happiness, to bring you joy, for you to receive all the things that you're meant to have in life, which is joy, stability, abundance, love, laughter, living out your dreams. All right, there is nothing that is impossible for you. Nothing. Spirit's awakening that part of you that knows that. And watch, just watch what you're going to do. So let's pull another card here. All right, so this is the artwork for your message, and it says, an angel surrounds you with rainbow wings, here to reconnect you with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive, and loving you. Remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Consciously connecting your spiritual and physical realities will help you reconnect to the sacred, infinite, and creative part of yourself that is yearning to play a greater role in your life. And that truly is a beautiful message after all that we have received. And the song, life is going to get real good for you guys. Look at it as you're kind of in spiritual boot camp, in the training, all that you need to know and expand into to live your best life. All right, let's pull one final message. Look at this, heart and soul. When making your decisions, take into account what your heart and soul are saying. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. Yes, don't overanalyze. Don't talk yourself down. Don't talk yourself out of anything. Spirit is here right now today to tell you all is well, and you are being grown and shaped and prepared to live your best life and being in tune with your true essence, your core, and you're going to be happy, and it's going to be beautiful, and hidden worlds are awakening before you. So those are your messages. Go ahead and go to the link below for Alanis Morrissette and click on your song and enjoy. Hello to everyone who is feeling called in by the Queen, Alicia Keys. Now, before I reveal the song that Spirit has selected from her, I need to give you a little message and then we'll pull some cards. But first and foremost, Spirit wants you to know that you are amazing and you are far too hard on yourself and you don't believe in yourself and you don't see all the magic that you do and you bring to people's lives. Those of you who are just very positive and upbeat and caring and, you know, you go out of your way to do nice things for people you know and for strangers, that matters, that counts. And I know that you feel invisible and oftentimes like it wouldn't even matter anyways. Why do I do this? Why do I care? And Spirit's saying, because it does matter. And I see you. And that's why I drew you to this artist, because I need you to know how amazing you are and how much you are needed in just everything on the daily, just the little things that you do. You don't see the magic and the subtlety of everyday obligations and routines and chores, things like that. You are a boss, all right? And you need to know that. And there is a potential inside of you. You have some gift, talent, or ability, and you can grow that into something just out of this world good. Now, you may think to yourself, well, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm kind of good at it, but I'm no master. I'm no pro. And Spirit says that's why I said as potential, because that gift, that seed is within you, but you've got to give it the energy to grow. And you need to. It's your destiny. You will have so much success. So let's get into the cards. And the song from Alicia Keys that Spirit has chosen for you is Girl on Fire. Whether you are male or female, that is you. That is your song. Spirit wants you to watch that video, listen to those words after this reading, and absorb it and see it as though that is Spirit speaking directly to you about who and what you are. All right, we have clearing with Archangel Michael coming through. So Archangel Michael joining the party, saying, let me show up to clear your mind and help you see how amazing you are and help you believe in that potential that exists inside of you so that you decide for that seed to grow and bloom and blossom. Oh, it's beautiful. It is. Archangel Michael wants you to see it the way I'm seeing it for you. The truth. He wants to bring you the truth of you, and it's beautiful. And it's all good things. All the things that you just can't see or believe about yourself. Oh, I'm just ordinary. Oh, I'm just this. I'm just that. You're anything but. Anything but. Okay? And I know if the people around us aren't letting us know that we're loved and we're special and we're this and we're that, it's easy to lose sight of the value that we do bring to the people in our lives. And Spirit and Archangel Michael are telling you, you are irreplaceable and you do and bring so much more than you realize, 100%. And that song and the video attached is for you to see from a different perspective how beautiful, amazing, talented you are and the potential that exists within you and how far you can take it if you just believed in yourself and gave yourself that room and that time to grow and develop that beautiful gift that you possess, that you incarnated with for this life journey. All right, let's pull some tarot. And you know, I just a side message that came through with the clearing and then the title of that song, the Girl on Fire. Fire is purification, right? There may be some things that you need to clear out of your life that hold you down, that do hold you back. And Archangel Michael will show you the people, the situations, the beliefs that are in your life that hold you down and hold you back. And you are in a position to purify that so that you can rise. Seven of Angels, progress. Four of Stars, advancement. Yeah, look at that. You have some special gift. Four of Hearts, depression. Knight of Stars, adventurer. The ego, collapse. And the retreat, meditation. Okay. So, you know, okay, in moments you know you are amazing and you hold it down and you hold it together and you're like an angel in disguise for many people. In moments you know that. But then it's just like things really get to you. A lot of you are empaths that were drawn into this, to Alicia Keys. Many of you are empaths, okay? and it just, you get down, you get depressed because you feel invisible, like people don't see you, and you pull your energy back, and it makes you not want to be who you are, sweet and kind and giving and caring. And Spirit is saying you don't know how much that really matters. When you smile to strangers, you hold doors, all the nice little things that you just do on the daily, your personality, your vibes, your energy, who and what you are is beautiful. And let nobody's ugly or negative change that. If somebody can't handle you or tries to shame you or make you feel bad about who and what you are, that's their problem, not yours. Let nobody steal the beauty of who and what you are, because you shine, and just you, your essence, your personality, you being who you are, you make a difference in this world. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that. And there is a gift inside of you. And maybe at times you try to cultivate it, and then things just don't move. You don't get as much progress, or things aren't going as quickly as you hope. So you just like throw your hands and give up. Spirit says you need to decide to cultivate that, and that you are all in all the way to the end until it fully manifests and blossoms, because it will. That seed was in your soul for this life journey for purpose. And right now, Spirit wants to soothe you, your sadness, your loneliness, the way that you feel invisible and unseen, and let you know that you are amazing. And there may be some people and situations that need to leave your life to help you start seeing yourself through a different perspective. Because when we are surrounded by a bunch of negative, low vibrational people, it can make us take on that energy and see ourselves less than what we are. And I do feel some of that going on. And Archangel Michael wants to show you the truth, even in your own thoughts, your own thoughts that you have that are against you, low vibration. Spirit, Archangel Michael wants to like wash your mind of that, because it's not the truth. It's not your truth. It's just the energy of other people around you. And you are special, and you bring a lot to all those around you. And there is some beautiful gift, talent, ability that lives within you, and it's time for it to be fully realized. So let's pull another card. Yes, look at that. You are a star, okay? A star. That is your artwork. So let's see what the message is here. All is possible when your heartfelt vision is in alignment with your values. Believe in your dreams. Love it, breathe it, and let it fill your thoughts. But you must take action also. Work towards it a little each day until it becomes your primary action. Dreams are first envisioned, but then they must be built. You will succeed if you work at it. See? Yes, Spirit is telling you. There is something special. And look at, there's a big star right there as well. The star, you are a star in the sky. You're meant to shine like that, but man, you are a star, a beautiful light in the darkness for many. All right, just don't doubt yourself, because they are blind. Clarity. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. There is peace. There is clarity. A magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angel. So you got Spirit, you got Archangel Michael, and your guardian angel coming into this read to tell you how amazing you are, and to believe in that beautiful gift inside of yourself. So those are your messages. Now go watch that video. Listen to that song. There is a link right next to Alicia Keys' name. And as you watch that, feel as though Spirit is singing that song straight to you, about you, because it's true. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody that felt called by Katy Perry. I'm going to give you a little bit of a message from Spirit about why you were drawn into her, and then I will let you know what song Spirit has chosen to dedicate to you, to your heart. So first and foremost, Spirit wants you to know, despite your current circumstances, you will rise. You are going to rise, okay? And you are going to be recreated in front of those who broke you, who shamed you, who hurt you, who stabbed you in the back. Okay, this is not the end for you. The best isn't behind you. The best is yet to come. And Spirit wants you to know that. And you don't realize how powerful you are, the potential that exists within you, what you're capable of, because your energy has been very splintered. And as you become more conscious of yourself and your worth and your value, your energy returns. And in that space, the angels and Spirit can rise you up so high. And that's what's meant for you in this life journey, is to rise high, to experience those energies and those frequencies. So Spirit's saying this isn't it. Right now, it may seem hard, it may seem challenging, it may seem impossible for some of you, but these circumstances are going to turn. All right, it's like the saying of never underestimate the unawakened potential in yourself and others applies here 100%, because just watch the way that you are going to transform and grow. It's beautiful. Okay, so the song Spirit has chosen for you is Roar by Katy Perry, because everything we just talked about, Spirit wants you to listen to that song and see it as though Katy is singing straight to you, like Spirit is moving through her, speaking directly to you and your heart and your soul. Okay, so let's get into the reading. Let's pull some cards, see what else Spirit would like to add to this message. Balance, yes. See, your energies are very splintered, and you know, if you are a very giving, caring person, you may think, you know, that you've always got to give what you have down to like your last dollar, etc., etc., etc. And Spirit's saying that you don't have to be there and give to others when you are empty. You've always got to give to yourself first and make sure that you are running at full capacity, or you become splintered. And when you're splintered, your energies are splintered, there's not enough for you, for your dreams, for your goals to manifest into reality, because your energy is drawn in so many places, as well as being splintered. And also what I'm feeling for you guys is there's a lot of ungrateful, moochy, leechy type of people around you. And Spirit wants you to see that for what it is, and for you to no longer feel any sort of obligation to be there or to help others when they constantly put themselves in the same situation, the same mess, the same circumstance. What's that meme going around where it says, stay away from still people, still broke, still borrowing, still negative, still this, still that. Anybody in your life that has consistently been in the same exact spot, the same thing happening over and over and over, those are the people you need to distance yourself from, because those are the people, the anchors that keep the same thing perpetuating in your reality and your heart, your soul, the vibes you put out. You are meant for so much more, but you're like anchored down by the splintered energy. And it's time for you to rise. So let's pull some tarot and see what else Spirit would like to add. And Spirit's saying, for those of you that are just like hoping or looking like, you know, where's somebody to save me? Where's somebody to be to me like I am to all? And Spirit says there is that somebody. It's you. You can be your savior. You can have your own back. You can love yourself and be there for yourself the way you do for others. In fact, that's what you need to do and be, because you are just as important as anybody else. And you are just as worthy and deserving of your time, attention, love, and energy like you give to everybody. And it's time for you to have much more balanced relationships where there is an equal exchange of energy. Like I said, there's like a lot of leechy people around you. All right, we have the Knight of Trees, Custodian. Nine of Angels, Guardian. Two of Hearts, Union. Ten of Hearts, Culmination. Eight of Trees, Skill. And Six of Angels, Transition. Okay, yeah. So in the tarot cards that we've brought out, you do have an angel around you. Like, you are such a beautiful soul. I wish you could see and feel what Spirit is given to me about who you are. You need to know that. And you worry so much about pleasing other people and making sure other people are okay and are happy and what are their needs. And you might even feel, some of you, like, to try to put yourself first, it almost feels like against you, because you're like, no, my happiness comes from doing and being there for others. And that's a very good, beautiful quality to possess. But Spirit is saying you've got to take care of yourself in the same capacity, and you deserve it, and you're worth it. And you can't, worry does nothing for you. When you're worrying about other people and their problems and their dramas and stuff, it really sucks your energy and splinters your energy. And you are really good and resourceful at holding it down, at helping people out, at pulling them out of jams, bad situations and circumstances. You are amazing at that. And that's why they always look to you. And Spirit is saying to you, just because these people don't appreciate you the way you deserve, can you hear me speaking to your heart, telling you how beautiful you are? And also, their problems aren't your problems. You are not responsible to fix, correct, or save anybody from their choices, even though you are just so sweet and empathetic and caring and giving. Like, it's not your responsibility. And the more that you choose, you start picking and choosing where you're going to share your energy, the happier you will be, because you are a good person, and anybody should feel lucky to call you a friend, okay? Or to know you, just who you are and what you will do for people. And it's very hurtful because you will go above and beyond, compromise and sacrifice, but you're often met with opposition asking for that from others. And that's a sign for you where it's not selfish to pick yourself over others at times. It's not a bad thing, because sometimes, you know, if you're just in a good space and helping somebody out isn't going to put you out in any way, shape, or form, by all means, even if they don't deserve it, help them out. But when somebody doesn't deserve your help in the first place, and there's like, you have almost nothing to give, or you have to sacrifice in order to help them, that is not fair on you. That is, you should not feel obligated. You do not need to be that person. And these people who have come in and out of your life and sucked you dry and broken you down, the moment you finally choose yourself and you don't feel selfish and bad in doing that, Watch what's going to happen. You are meant to rise. You are a star. You are meant to shine. Your level of energy when you are running at full capacity is out of this world. You can move mountains. You make miracles happen, okay? And the more that you are centered and balanced in yourself and you pick and choose where you're going to share your energy, the more magical you become, the more empowered you feel within yourself, the more respect will be commanded by your energy to others, okay? So Spirit wants you to know who and what you are. You are nobody's doormat. And if you choose to love yourself and honor yourself and know your worth and value, watch how Spirit's going to raise you up and rebuild you in front of all of those who took advantage and broke you down. And when you are risen up and you are that strong, there's nothing that they can do. And they're going to be sorry and they're going to wish that they had done you better. But by that point, you won't care anymore because you will be connected to people who are at your level, who can appreciate you, who can give the way they receive from you. All right, so let's pull another card. Okay, this is the artwork on your message, and it says, you are entering a deeply emotional time in which you ponder the deeper spiritual questions of life. This is a time of self-discovery that deepens your connection to Mother Earth, your friends, and family. At times, your emotions may overflow, but this is a good thing, for these precious moments bring a great gift of healing. Yes, see? Spirit wants you to release all that doesn't serve you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, because you deserve so much more than you have, than you are being given right now. All right, let's pull another card. Oh, destiny. Your destiny is to blossom, to shine, to transform to ever greater light. How beautiful is that? Yes. So those are your messages from the cards. Now go to the link that says Katy below, and even if you know the song, you're familiar, you've seen the video, Spirit wants you to go watch it right now and see it with fresh eyes and see it as though she is singing that song directly to you, straight from Spirit, all right? So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who felt called by the diva, the queen, Miss Whitney Houston. This here, the song that Spirit is bringing forth through her is amazing and beautiful. Okay, and before I tell you what song that is, there is a message Spirit wants you to know. And that is, do not give up before the miracle unfolds before you. I know that things may seem bleak, very unlikely, but Spirit is saying don't give up, don't give in, do not be afraid. You keep pushing forward and you keep believing in the magic of life and that something is going to change and something is going to happen for you. And, you know, act upon any and every inspired action that comes to you intuitively, because Spirit is with you. The angels are with you and they're telling you don't give up. Believe in yourself. Believe in the magic of life, because you are right on the horizon of a big, beautiful change, a big, beautiful miracle in your life. And even though you feel as though your prayers may not be heard, they are. And Spirit is answering you through this beautiful song by Whitney Houston. And you get a double dose of Queen and Diva because it's a duet that she has done with Mariah Carey. And this song is called when you believe. So let's get into the reading, and then after the reading, go watch that video and listen to the song and experience any and all triggers and activations. And I feel with you guys, if you are sobbing your eyes out by the end of the song, Spirit has definitely touched your soul. All right, let's see, what else does Spirit want to add? Oh, forgiveness. Archangel Zadkiel coming in to assist you. Say, I am with you. So yes, that's why we were drawn into this particular song. You've been very, very hurt, okay? And as this is a general reading, this hurt and pain, you know, comes from a different person, a different type of relationship, or just from all the different circumstances life has thrown at you, okay? Each and every one of you that were drawn to Whitney Houston, there is pain and trauma in your heart that is not healed, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to let that go, because that is what stands in the way. That is what holds you back from the miracle, from the happiness, from the healing, from the freedom, is you are clinging to what happened to you out of fear of, I never want this to happen again. And Spirit saying some of you don't even realize that you cling to this trauma, this pain inside of you. And it's not like, oh, I want to, you know, experience this and keep going through this and be a drama queen. It's not about that. It's almost as though holding on to it is what makes you feel safe. Like, if I hold on to this, then nobody can ever do this again, or I won't get my hopes up. I won't be disappointed. Nothing will hurt me like this again. And Spirit is saying it's time to let it go. It's time for release, because there is something very beautiful waiting to enter your life, and Archangel Zadkiel is coming in to help you release, to help you heal, to help you with that forgiveness where it's needed, even if that forgiveness is needed towards self. All right, so let's pull some tarot and go deeper into this message. You know, and sometimes the worst things that happen to us are truly paving the way for the best things that are going to happen to us. And that has happened in my life. I can speak on personal experience. There was a time where I thought it was just all over, you know, because of how low life got. And I'm glad I didn't give up. And Spirit's telling you not to give up. Things are going to change. The Wheel, breakthrough. See, first card out. Eight of Angels, confusion. Seven of Trees, contemplation. Eight of Trees, skill. Six of Hearts, the past. And the Teacher, guidance. Okay, so what happens, whether it was just, you know, life circumstances, or very specific person, or multiple relationships in your life, those were teaching you some soul lessons, okay? So it's never easy, and Spirit's not saying like what happened, the way things felt for you, what you've had to go through. There's no excuse, you know, there's no saying that that was fair and you need to suffer that and just deal with it. No, Spirit is saying through all of that, there were some soul lessons that you were learning, and you've gained them. And now it's time to let the past go and the confusion around the past, because it's as though you're trying to analyze and think of things about why certain things happened. and you don't have the right information to come up with the proper conclusion. It's something that your soul is going to expand into, and then your conscious mind will come into understanding. And Spirit's saying, don't play it over in your mind. Well, was it this? Was it that? Well, what if I would have done this? Or if I would have done that? It all played out exactly as it was supposed to. And you've learned a lot. And, there was great teachers of your journey that you've been dealing with. And as you come into this place of forgiveness and release of life circumstance or what certain people have put you through, and forgiveness is not saying what you did to me is okay. It's saying I'm freeing myself from having to feel this anymore, from having to feel bad and carry the emotional weight and burden by the choice that you made. I release this from me. It is not excusing their behavior at all. And Spirit's saying that's what you need to do. You really need to work on forgiveness, not for them, but for you, so that happiness returns to your life, so that you're living again. Because right now, there's this element where you're living in fear. And living in fear creates fear-based experiences. And it's time for the will to turn. It's time for you to feel the sun, to feel blessed, to feel happy, to feel content. Okay? The lessons, the hard part is over for now. And it's time to heal, to release. And as you do that, all your experience, all your pain transforms into wisdom, okay? And you will see things so much differently than you see them right now. And all is not lost. Things will get better. Things are going to change for you. Spirit really wants you to know that your miracle is on the horizon, and that miracle may not look the way you expect, but Spirit's saying it's better than you expect. Let go of the pain. Let go of the past. Take Archangel Zadkiel's hand and walk into the sun for the purification, for the healing, for the release, so that you can come into your happiness, your joy, your abundance, your miracle. All right, let's pull another card. Okay, so here is your artwork. See that star? You are a beautiful star. There's no replacing you. All right, your message. All is possible when your heartfelt vision is in alignment with your values. Believe in your dreams. Love it. Breathe it and let it fill your thoughts. But you must take action also. Work towards it a little each day until it becomes your primary action. Dreams are first envisioned, but then they must be built. You will succeed if you work at it. And the first step is this forgiveness, where forgiveness needs to take place in your life so that you can move on, you can be happy, and you can be free. All right, we're going to pull one final message. Look at that. Surrender. There's no point in pushing the barrow up in such a steep hill. Go back to the start. Surrender your expectations. There is an easier way. When the time is right, a new path will appear. So the surrender is to surrender that grip on the pain. All right, it's time for healing. It is time for forgiveness so that you can start living your best life. So go down below and click on the Whitney Houston link and listen to your song with an open heart, because Spirit wants to heal you and let you know all is well and all is going to be okay and your miracle is on the way. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who felt called in by Tim McGraw. So I'm going to give you a brief message from Spirit before I reveal what song Spirit is dedicating to you, and then we'll get into the reading. But first and foremost, Spirit is saying to each and every one of you, it is time to live. It is time to get in the present and live. And what that means for you guys is a little bit different. This is a general read, so I'm getting like some of you, you're so focused on like building a career or achieving a goal that you're missing out on a lot of other things and you don't realize it. And if you don't like slow down and smell the roses, so to speak, you're going to look back on this time of like with some regret, because it's always good to build and to achieve goals and dreams, but you can't sacrifice your entire existence to get there, because there's a lot that you miss out on. And so for those of you where that's hitting home, you're a workaholic, etc., Spirit's saying it's time to slow down. It's time to notice all the things in your life, because there's a lot of magic. Okay, and some of you, it's like you're too afraid to live. You're too afraid to fully invest all of your emotion, all of your soul into something, because you don't want to be hurt, you don't want to be let down. And Spirit's saying whether it works out or it doesn't, that's the experience. That's like being alive, is feeling every aspect of every single moment. That's the gift of being a human being. It's time to live. It's time to become present. All of you, get outside of the box. Some of you are living far too cautiously and not trying this and not trying that because of, oh, that's too risky, or, oh, what would they say? What would they think of me? And Spirit is saying, this is your life. It's time for you to live, each and every one of you, and feel the magic and the vibes and the flow and the energy of life in every capacity possible. Okay, there is so much excitement and joy and happiness and magic to be had and experienced by you. So the song that Spirit has chosen for you guys is Live Like You Were Dying, because tomorrow isn't promised, and every moment counts, every person counts, and we pick and choose what we give our attention to. And each and every one of you, there's all this magic around you, and Spirit's like, slow down, smell the roses, or get out of that box of fear. It's time to live. It's time to be present, and it's time to feel gratitude to the very core of your being for all the good times, all the beautiful people that are in your life. Okay, Spirit is just like pulling you into the present moment so strongly, and in doing so, there's some magic. And I feel some of you, it's like this major epiphany, and tears are gonna fill your eyes, and you're like, I never knew. How was I missing this? How did I not know? This is so beautiful. This is so glorious. It's just, oh, Spirit's like, open your eyes, my beautiful soul. There is so much magic to be experienced. So let's get into your read and see what else Spirit would like to add. Clearing Archangel Michael. Oh, yes. It's time to clear the space of what doesn't really matter for what does really matter in your life. And Archangel Michael is the angel of truth. He will awaken you. He will open your eyes. He will bring clarity where there is distortion and confusion. And he's coming in and he's like, I'm here to help you. I want to open your eyes. I want to help you live in the present moment and feel safe in doing so. So that's a very beautiful message. Call upon him in any sort of doubt, fear, confusion. He will come through strong. He will let you know he's there. He will give you signs and synchronicity. It's time to clear out what does not matter, what's insignificant. Okay, this just jumped out. Yeah, 3 of Trees, dedication. Eight of Angels, confusion. Ace of Stars, creation. 6 of Hearts, the past. That one keeps coming out. The awakening, emergence. And the ego, collapse. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness. I'm just so overcome with like the magic, the miracle that Spirit is trying to open your eyes to. And it's here, you know, it's good to be ambitious. It's good to be a hard worker, to take care of your family, your responsibilities, your priorities. But there is something where it's like you're missing the joy, you're missing the fun, you're missing the magic, the essence of moments. Spirit's saying it's slow down, slow down. And some of you, Spirit is saying, step out of that protective shielding, step out of that box. It doesn't matter what people say, think, or feel about what you're doing in your life, because it is your life to live, nobody else's. And look at Ace of Stars, creation. That is the magic the Spirit is trying to get your attention towards, okay? And the past is the past. It's done and over with. It doesn't matter. There's an awakening that is taking place within you. And here it is, the collapse of the ego, the collapse of everything that you thought was most important. There's a shifting taking place inside of your heart, and you are clearing the space of what is not important, what doesn't serve you, what takes away from your satisfaction, from your experiencing, or you're clearing away the fears that hold you back from taking risks, being spontaneous, jumping in and living life to the fullest. Like, oh, Spirit is saying it's time to live. And some of you are all, I have been living, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. He's like, no, let me show you a whole nother side of life, okay? Let me show you what it really feels like to be alive. You guys are magic, okay? And you can move mountains. The energy that flows through you and what you can do and what you can achieve is phenomenal, okay? But Spirit is really trying to open your eyes to something in your life that you're missing and pull you into the present. If you're really stuck and hung up on the past, Spirit says, let that go. Life is passing you by. Time is passing you by. It's time to clear the past out of your existence so you could be in the present and live and build the kind of future that you so desire within, okay? But wow, whatever this is, you know, some of you may be very set in your ways and your thinking, and that's why Archangel Michael is coming in and saying, you know, and he has the sword of power. He can break you free from any sort of restriction, whether it be mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical. He can break you free of that and fill you with clarity and understanding so that you can move forward. Because wherever you primarily exist mentally and emotionally, it's not in the present. It's not in the right now. Or if you're somebody who's like a workaholic, it's like all your energy is going to that one thing and you're missing out. You're not present in any other area of your life, and it's time to be. Okay? And I feel like this message is coming through so strong because some of you will have some regret, you know, in 5-10 years from now, looking back, saying, man, I wish I would have given more time, energy, and attention to XYZ. Or I wish I wouldn't have been so afraid of what people would think or what the consequences were. I wish I would have just done this or said that or been this. And so Spirit's saying, don't have regrets. This is your life to live however you so desire. And it can be filled with magic and excitement and fun and happiness. It's not meant to be all responsibility and growing and achieving things in the physical realm. There's so much more to life. And, you know, those of you that are more in fear, for whatever reason, it's time to let that go. Spirit's saying, you know, life comes with goods and with bads, but if you're not willing to accept all of life, then you're not living at all. And you've been asking and you've been praying, and Spirit says, come out, come outside the box. Let me show you what life can really be like. It's time for you to have fun. It's time for you to be blessed. All right, it's time for you to see the magic. All right, so this is the artwork on your card. And it says, this card reflects protection, freedom, and success. It won't be quick or easy, but you will succeed, and you are protected along the way. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. Let go of fixed expectations. Be flexible, adaptable, and open to new avenues and ideas. A higher power is trying to guide you. How beautiful is that after this whole reading? I love it. Archangel Michael, so strong in your energy field, having your back, saying it is time to live. Imagine. Clearly visualize the life you want. Feel it in your heart and soul, and so it will come to be. Yes, and that is a life that is fulfilling in every aspect, in every single way. So those are your messages from the reading. Go down to the link below for Tim McGraw. And even if you know the song and you're familiar with it, Spirit is saying, listen with new ears and watch the video with new eyes. Really absorb every bit of the essence and meaning of the song and see it as though Spirit is moving through Tim McGraw, singing and speaking directly to you and your heart, all right? So those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who felt called by Nelly. So before I reveal the song title, I have a little message from Spirit about why you were drawn into Nelly and the song that he is going to sing to you. And Spirit is saying to you, don't let the worst parts, the ugly parts in other people and what they've shown you take away from you or change you for the worst, okay? Throughout life, you are going to encounter beautiful souls and some really dark, negative, low vibrational souls. And you can't let those dark energies change who you are for the worst. And some of you may have been really hurt, really taken advantage of by certain people, and you're like, you know what, screw it. I'm never going to be in love again. I'm just going to be a player. Or, you know, I'm not going to care about people and their problems because every time I really stick my neck out for somebody, they just stab me in the back. Spirit is saying, don't let the bad and the ugly in others steal the beautiful and the light from you, because only you lose in that. And it's unfortunate that there are people that use their free will to be negative, evil, mean, cold, and nasty, and take and steal from others and stomp others down. It's sad and it's unfortunate, but that doesn't have to change who you are. Spirit really wants you to know that. Don't stop being beautiful. Don't stop shining your light. Don't stop being the essence in which you were created to be because of the ugly around you. Maybe you are the only beautiful flower amongst a garden of weeds and thorns. Okay, so the song that Spirit has chosen for you is called And They Say by Nelly. And after this reading, go watch that, listen to it, and realize, you know, even people who are vibrating in that lower vibrational space, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're evil. They're struggling with some shadow and some demons that they don't know how to deal with, that may be much bigger than you can even possibly imagine. Like, Spirit wants to show you the heart and soul of every person that crosses your path, whether, you know, they're beautiful and filled with light, or they're very dark and filled with shadow. Spirit wants you to see the heart and soul inside every single person, because from that perspective, you won't personalize that negativity, that darkness that others project onto you and others, because you'll understand it. You'll see it for what it is. All right, so let's get into your read. See what else Spirit would like to add. All right, clearing. And you know, this card has come out multiple times. It's time to clear the space of the shadow, the negative energy of others that they have projected onto you, their hurtful actions, their hurtful words, just all of that that you have absorbed and personalized. Like, why? Why is this happening to me? Why are they doing this to me? What is wrong with me? Nothing is wrong with you. And you have Archangel Michael coming in with this card saying, let me show you the truth of yourself and the truth of others, because you are special. You are beautiful. Don't let the ugly, the evil, the darkness in others steal the best parts of who and what you are. And Archangel Michael, he is there, prepared and ready to show you what you need to see, what you need to understand about others, and why they behave the way they do. Excuse me. Angel of Wisdom, or I'm sorry, Ace of Angels, which is bringing wisdom. You know what? That's the Ace of Swords in this deck, and Ace of Swords is always Archangel Michael for me. So look at that. He is coming in strong twice, like, let me show you the truth. Queen of Angels, Visionary, which would be the Queen of Swords. Six of Trees, Receiving. Knight of Hearts, Romance. Queen of Hearts, Sixth Sense. And the High Priestess, Intuition. Wow, look at that. Yes, Spirit and Archangel Michael really coming in saying, hey, let me show you the truth of yourself and others. Let me show you all the things about you that are beautiful, that are special. that don't deserve to be treated the way that you are by some people, especially romantic partners. And here also I feel very strong like mother energy and romantic partners. That does not exclude all other family members and friends, but those are the two strongest energies coming in that have done you quite dirty, or people that you considered your sisters, okay, have done you very dirty. And what Archangel Michael is saying is, let me show you why they behave that way. Let me show you the wound that exists inside of them that makes them act out and do and behave the way that they do. And also bring you into the realization of, you see how ugly that behavior is attached to that wound. Don't let the wounds inside of you bring you down to that vibration and project that behavior on others, because that is not who you are. That is not the essence of your being, okay? Archangel Michael wants to show you the truth of why people are evil and working with this dark energy. And you see that with the intuition, the sixth sense, the wisdom, the visionary, because it's time for you to align to relationships that are very balanced, for you to receive what you give in relationships, okay? Especially romance, sisterhood, or like this mother dynamic. And as you surrender your own thinking and feeling about these people and the situations, that's when Archangel Michael can come in and show you a whole new world, shift your perception so you see inside of these people. And that doesn't mean for you to make excuse or to tolerate and put up with them. It's not for that at all. It's for you to understand them so you don't personalize their bad behavior and it doesn't hurt you and wound you. That is why he is trying to show you this perspective much deeper into others, okay, is so that you understand. And the thing is when you understand somebody from that soul level, the things that you could say to them are very different than if you are not tapped in that way. And when you're tapped in that way, you may find that they change the way that they treat you, because they now realize that you see them at their core, okay? So Archangel Michael is saying, listen, I want to show you inside of each and every person so you understand their bad behavior, but also upon meeting somebody new, so that you know whether you can let them in close or you have to keep them at a distance. Because if somebody is primarily operating in lower vibrational energies, that's nobody that you want close in your life. You can't save them. You can't change them. You can only inspire them from afar, or they will literally suck the life and light right out of you, which you've already gone through. You've already experienced, and you don't deserve all of that. And that's why Spirit led you to Nelly and the song attached and the messages from this reading, is so that you know that you do deserve better. It's not your fault. They are wrong. It's time for you to heal, and it's time for you to see the truth in others. All right, so let's pull another card. All right, and this is the artwork, and it says, as the seasons of life turn, remember your life and all your experiences are driven by the invisible wills of love. Life is an eternal ocean, and death and rebirth are rising and falling of the same wave. Attached to every ending is a new beginning. Yes, and you are about to see people in a much different light and understand them differently. Okay, let's pull one final message for you guys. And then after this, go down to the Nelly link and listen to that song. Even if you know it and you're familiar with it, listen with new ears and watch the video with new eyes. Sacred space. We, your guardian angels, surround you with emerald gold and rose pink light. Surround your concerns and worries and enter the sacred space of love and healing. Yes, it's time for you to see it's not your fault. And some people, they just don't know how to not operate from their fear-based energies and wounds. Spirit wants you to know that and understand that. So those are your messages. Go listen to your song. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody who felt drawn in by James Blunt. Before I give you the title of your song, I'm just going to give you a little message from Spirit. Spirit is letting you know that this is about a prayer, a thought that you keep putting out to the universe. And it's either you're asking for a second chance at something, or you are asking for something to manifest to happen in your life. And what Spirit wants you to know is that those of you asking for a second chance at something, the same thing will happen again. The energy is not quite aligned. It's not right. And there's something better for you. And those of you that are asking for something and it's like, it's not manifesting, it's because it's truly toxic. There's more to the situation or the person or the job or the dream, whatever it is that you are asking for specifically. Spirit's saying there is another side to things that you're not seeing. And in either scenario, if this wish, this prayer was answered, it wouldn't feel as good as you think it would. It would actually be more harmful and devastating to you and your life than you realize. And so Spirit is trying to protect you and is saying, I'm not ignoring your prayers. You don't go unheard. It's just you don't see the full spectrum of what it is that you're asking for and how detrimental and damaging it truly would be for you. So the song that Spirit has dedicated to you is called Same Mistake. And Spirit wants you, even if you're familiar with this song, Spirit wants you to listen with new ears and really absorb the meaning and the message, because you truly deserve so much more than what you're asking for. And Spirit wants you to know that. So let's get into your read and see what else Spirit would like to add. And Spirit wants to bring you the understanding and clarity and show you the full spectrum so that you can understand. All right, look at that. Hidden Worlds with Archangel Raziel. So this Archangel is coming in to assist you, to show you the full spectrum. Call upon this Archangel. All right, and details are going to start jumping out at you. Signs, synchronicities, hidden truths, like things are just going to start surfacing. All right, but in order for that to happen, you have to let your grip go on what it is that you're asking for, and instead say, all right, Spirit, show me what it is that I'm asking for. Show it to me, and you will see why a second chance isn't in your highest favor, or what you're asking for, it's something about it needs to be like slightly changed, or if it's a specific person, like you need to see the truth about this person. And Archangel Raziel wants to help you with that. So it's not like Spirit saying, no, your prayer cannot be answered. You must always and forever remain in the dark about this. No, Spirit is like, let me show you why. Start praying to me. Show me what it is that I'm asking for when it comes to this specific thing or this second chance. And you will see, and you will come into understanding the things that are hidden from you will be revealed. Okay, so let's pull some tarot and go deeper. And there's, when we're really excited about something, like we're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to be this one thing, or I want to have this particular experience, we have a tendency to get rose-colored glasses about that and think, oh, that's absolutely what's meant to be for me. And sometimes when we're reaching for something that we think is meant to be for us, through that desire and that reaching, it actually leads us to where we're really supposed to be. And if this is about a person and a second chance, there's just so much more. You're settling, okay? This person that you're asking to have in your life or to have a second chance with, they cannot fulfill the minimum, the bare minimum of what it would take to be in a connection with you, whether it's a friend, a romance, okay? Who and what they are is nowhere near the level of where you're at emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like there's a huge incompatibility there. And for you to get this wish, to get this prayer answered, would actually mean to like lower the vibration in which you already exist, which is a downgrade for you. And Spirit says you deserve more than that. That's why it's not happening. I want to show you the truth of all things. All right, King of Angels, Peaceful Warrior. The Emperor, Father. The Beginning, Initiation. Ace of Trees, Abundance. Page of Stars, Curiosity. And the Release, Metamorphosis. Okay, so Spirit's acknowledging that what you're asking for, you truly believe in your heart and your soul that this would be a good thing for you, that this is what's meant to be for you. And you do absolutely 1000% have free will. But what you're truly desiring and asking for from your energy is not in alignment with the picture, the image that you have in your head about this person or thing. And I don't know why Spirit's just hammering hard on that. It's like you don't see truly what you're asking for, and you don't really want it. You may think that you do, but you don't. And as you surrender this, like when you just say, okay, I surrender, Spirit, show me what it is that I'm asking for. Show me everything it is that I don't see or I don't want to see. Bring it to me. I'm ready. I'm open. And your mind will change. This isn't where Spirit's saying, no, you can't have this, and you just have to feel bad and sad about it and accept it. No, Spirit's saying, let me take you on an illumination journey. Let me show you the truth. Let me show you all angles of what you're asking for. And through that process, you're going to change your mind. You're going to realize how risky it is, how incompatible it is with you. Okay. And even like your intention or motivation might be different than what you perceive it is in this moment, because here it is, the release, metamorphosis. After you walk this journey with Spirit and Archangel Raziel, you're like, oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. I am so happy that didn't work out. Garth Brooks' song, Some of God's Greatest Gifts Are Unanswered Prayers, right? That could be a running for this reading. For sure. Definitely check that song out after you listen to Same Mistake by James Blunt. Okay. Listen to both of those, because you don't want what you're asking for so strongly. And I know you're probably like, shut up. How do you know? This is just a stupid general read. But Spirit led you to this because Spirit wants you to know that you deserve better, so much better. And if you don't feel that or believe that in this moment, Spirit wants to show you that you deserve better. Spirit wants to open your eyes. There's just something that's hidden from you about this person or what you're asking for. And if you could see the whole picture, you would literally run the other way. Like, that's what this is about. And You could be like, well, my emotions can't possibly flip that quick. And I'm telling you, once you see whatever this is that's hidden from you, you'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. I dodged a bullet. I am so happy that didn't work out, or that me and that person didn't get back together. Like, whatever this is for you, you're going to be quite thankful, and you're going to be able to release it and move on with yourself and live your best life. Because yeah, I just feel it's like poison here, what it is that you're asking for, what you want to happen, or the second chance. It's just poison and you don't know it. And this is like divine protection from your guardian angels, like pulling all stops, like ding, 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 ding. No, do not proceed. Do not move forward. All right, let's pull another card. All right, and this is the artwork for your message. And it says, you are focusing purely on the negative, but there's also positive side that you are not seeing. And that's very interesting. I'm going to speak more on that. Your mental attitude and thoughts can make things seem good or bad, beautiful or ugly. All is a matter of perception. What you think you shall become. Be positive. Far behind the perceived darkness, there is much love, light, and good fortune. And this here, that first opener, how it says you are focusing purely on the negative, but there is also a positive side you are not seeing. The negative here is you thinking that you can't get this person back, or that you can't have what it is that you're asking for. But Spirit is saying there's a positive in that wish not being fulfilled, that prayer not being answered. There's a positive, and you just don't see it yet. And Spirit and Archangel Raziel will help switch that, and you will see how fortunate you are, and you will be led to what it is that you truly do deserve, which will make you happy. No hidden negativity, no poison. All right, so let's pull one final card before you go listen to your song. Do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is the guiding voice of your soul. Yes, you've been asking, why isn't this happening? What is going on? I feel this so strongly, and it's because Spirit wants to show you the whole picture. And from that space, you're going to change your mind and make a different choice, because you'll have all the information before you, which right now some of that is hidden. So go listen to that song and perceive it as Spirit moving directly through James Blunt, singing and speaking to you about your life, your situation, what you're feeling, what you're going through right now in this moment. The video is linked right next to his name below the timestamps. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello to everybody that felt called by Iz. I'm going to give you a little message from Spirit about this particular song, and then I will reveal the song title. It is a smash up between two songs that he sings, so you get doubly blessed with a song from Spirit. So first and foremost, Spirit wants you to know that yes, there is a lot of ugly things happening in this world, but there's also a lot of beautiful things. There's a lot of magic. There's a lot of good, and Spirit doesn't want you to lose sight of that, the good that does exist in people, the good that does exist in this world, and the good that does exist inside of you. Don't give in to fear. Don't give in to all the propaganda. Always tap into your soul and never lose yourself. Hold your space. Hold the light of all that is good, okay? Because you do have the power to do that, and Spirit doesn't want you to get lost in the darkness, the evil, and the ugly of the world. Spirit wants you to be bathed in all that's beautiful, all that's wholesome, pure, and good, all right? And also, Spirit doesn't want you to lose your sense of self and magic because certain things didn't happen for you. You know, you were very disappointed, you were hurt, some of you shocked, feels like you were just dropped right on your ass. And no matter how many times you fail or how many times you get knocked down, never ever give up on getting back up, because there is a miracle for you. Magic will happen for you. You will achieve big and beautiful things, but you must believe in yourself and in your power. And that's what Spirit brought you here for, is to remind you of these things, to encourage you, to fill you back up and say, don't get lost in all the darkness. So stay strong, hold true to your light, and all will be well, all will be fine. You are a driving force of positive, of good in this world. And if you let your light go out, that's just a little bit darker this world will get. You keep shining. And, you know, unfortunately, there are people in this world that choose to be ugly and negative and evil. That's their choice. Don't question it. Don't contemplate it. Don't push against it. Just shine your light so brightly that it drowns all that out. The light makes the darkness scatter and run and disappear. Okay, so the song that Spirit dedicates to you, to your heart and soul, is Over the Rainbow, and It's a Wonderful World. And it's very beautiful, these two songs put together. The link for this is listed next to his name below. So after this reading, go and watch that and listen to it and really absorb the words. Even if you know the songs, even if you're familiar with them, see it as Spirit moving through him, singing directly to you. All right, so let's get into your read and see what else Spirit would like to add. Battle with Archangel Samuel. All right, so yes, there is a battle going on within you. Archangel Samuel coming in to join this reading and saying, I will help you balance the light and dark within. I will help you find yourself in your footing and anchor your light back strongly into the earth plane, so you feel strong and secure and solid in who you are, what you believe, and what you stand for. It's the battle within. And it's like you've got to let the good win. You've got to let the belief, the faith, and things will get better for you be your truth, because that's what's meant for you. Even though there is ugly in this world, there is so much beautiful and so much good, and you are living proof of this. Okay? And you say, well, if I'm like this, why can't everybody else be made like this? Why do I care? Why do I feel? Why do all of these things about the world, about people, about the state of things keep me up at night? Because that's just how you're made. You are made in the light to keep this world in balance, okay? To be that inspiration, that light for others like you who feel like they're losing their way and getting lost in the darkness and the evil of the world, or just too many disappointments in their own personal life. You are strong. You are meant to rise out of any ashes, okay? And always hold tight to your light, to your goodness. All right, let's pull some tarot. The awakening, emergence, the moon, illusion, the Emperor, Father, Nine of Trees, refinement, the Force, strength, strength. And Ace of Angels, wisdom. What a beautiful spread for you guys. I know I got some light workers and some star seeds that were drawn into this reading right here. I know it by looking at these cards. Okay, yes, see it, Spirit, Archangel Samuel, awakening you to the truth of all things, that no matter what it looks like, all things have a vibration of love to them, whether it's light-based or shadow-based, okay? It's an illusion. Everything is connected. All things are connected. And the spectrum of light and darkness, all right, it's one long band, okay? And where the light ends and the darkness begins, you cannot tell. It's one band. All things are connected. And Spirit wants to remind you of that so that you don't fall into the despair, so you don't fall into the illusion of the 3D reality, the earth game. You always remain true to your soul. The force will guide you. The force will protect you. The Emperor Father, that's your energy, whether you are male or female, okay? You are of a higher vibration. You contain a lot of wisdom within you. And right now, you just need a rebalance, a reshifting of energy to remind you of all that's good, of all that's beautiful, of all that's sacred in this world. And realize all things are connected. All things are one, despite how they appear physically manifested. All things are connected. And the battle within is such a struggle for you. Archangel Samuel, call upon him and he will come in strong and remind you, okay, of who and what you are, and show you the illusion and bring you back to the place of truth and divinity within. And remember, you are protected always, always, always. So let me pull another card for you. And you know, in your own personal life, Spirit's saying, you know, don't be weary. There's a blessing coming in, especially like around abundance, money, job, because this would be the 9 of Pentacles right here. There is a blessing coming in your personal life as well. Oh, look, as I'm getting ready to cut, this is the same creator. For this whole reading, I've used all decks by Tony Carmen I don't even know why I can't say this now. Salreno. There we go. Salreno. Got all tongue-tied there. All the decks I use are by him. And look at same artwork. So we're going to take this card and we are going to get you a second message. All right. So this is the artwork on your second message. Okay, what do we have? It is not a matter of containing your emotions. Rather, the opposite is required. You must express your emotions in order to heal them. Say what you feel. Be gentle, be truthful, and do not blame anyone in the process, especially yourself. All emotions can be transformed by love. A conscious desire to do so is all it takes. It's okay to feel the way that you do. So Archangel Samuel saying it's okay to have this internal battle, this conflict, trying to understand the darkness, your own personal battles, but move through those emotions. Don't hold on to them. You've always got to acknowledge what you feel, but allow it to filter through and be released. All right, so here's the message on this one. Allow your imagination to drift beyond the horizon. Beyond time, there is a world of dreams without limits, full of magical ideas, a world just waiting for you. But this faraway world is not so far. It is inside your heart, and all it takes to get there is a dream. So this is about the setbacks and turmoil that you've dealt with in your personal life. There's a blessing coming in. Believe. All right, let's pull one final message. Oh, look at that. Love. The heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. And that's where Spirit and Archangel Samuel are trying to lead you back to, because that's your true essence. All right, so those are your messages. Go down to the link below for Is. Click on that to listen to the song and watch the video. And remember to see it as though Spirit is singing directly to you through him, okay? So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.